Hello there, teacher. We are the group 7. We are going to talk about the daily routines and the solutions about the problem. This is my group. Kaisa Buena Sonia, Genesis Ponce, and me, Mejia Grace. Ok, está, creo que no te vale la compu. Okay, hello there, teacher. We are the group number 7. Grace Mejia, Sonia Casabuena, and Genesis Ponce. We are going to talk about the present simple and the daily routines. This have a little problem when I do my practicum. I detect a little problem about the students when starting to study the regular routines, and they confuse when use the grammar rules and verbs in the third person. The best option to evaluate about the students is the formative assessment because you can to apply different activities when you need to evaluate about the students. For example, the observation, interview, performance record, rubrics, portfolio, semantics map, library sheets, games, and the other activities. But, Vero, what do you think about formative assessment?
Okay, I believe that at the elementary level, it is important to take into account the learning pace of each student, as is the case with daily routines. Students tend to get confused with the personal pronouns or verbs that are used to detail the daily routine. For this idea, it is important to apply formative assessment. Science is focused to determining the students' level of learning and looking for improvements based on it. That is my opinion.
That's good, but I think the formative assessment you can apply it a little in the games or when you need to apply it in that class, when you need to say, okay, today we're going to start this topic and you can to apply it in the class. And this is what you think.
Okay, I think about formative assessment. It's important because this formative permit observation, so teach with maps, semantic maps, visual cards, visual interactive with the students, have a works with portfolios, interviews, and it's appropriate because permit cooperative strategies. It's for me. It's for my criteria.
That's good because when you have a student with needs, something you can do apply the different didactic materials or methodologies. For example, the flashcard is the best option when the students don't learn only the visual, but the other students when is a child, the student when is a child, you have to apply the videos. And you say, okay, look at this video, and the next time you are going this activity in the mimic. And in this part, you can to apply the formative assessment because you can evaluate the students is pay attention to the video. That is a good point. you have to apply the different methodologies, and you say the formative assessment you applied and you evaluate in the class. That is the good option for a formative assessment.
It's a good best option formative assessment. Because help I students, we need um, special capacities.
That is good, but Vero, tell me, how
Okay.
can you apply the formative assessment in the daily routine?
I consider the formative assessment that is necessary to know how far the students understood based on one way they have learning and to look for constructive learning methods.
Yeah, but when you need to apply in the daily routines, how do you apply this? I think the rubric is the best option when you need to say, okay, we are going to start to daily routines today, and tell me what is your routine every day. I'll only choose one day and tell me what are you doing these days. In the rubrics have two strands and weak about the students when you need to uh, take a score about a student. But when you apply in the students with needs, special needs, you have to apply the different form to evaluate the students. What is the best option in this part? Observation, rubrics, interview.
In my case, it's observation. It's very necessary observation. The students learn more. It's facility to learn more, more, more visual activities. For example, daily routines. Wake up, get up. It's much better.
That it could be better.
Um, okay, the formative assessment, I consider the observation because you can see the progress of the four students. They consider it important, the observation.
Okay, that in conclusion, you consider the formative assessment with the daily routines is the better option to apply it with the with students and the student with needs. You need to consider the students with the special needs because it's not the same to evaluate the other student and the students with special needs. You have to apply it in the students with special needs of some observation, and you to apply the different methodologies, for example, games or videos. In the same part, we are going to apply the visual materials. That is a good. Thank you. That is all today.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you.